bet. So yeah, we can
And
just. Okay. You
you
said
can hear
what?
me just fine.
Yeah, I can hear you. Is
Okay.
there is there a delay?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so we're good. It's working. All right, cool. This way, I can also tell the motherfuckers to go to your channel. It should be. Let me see. It should be. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Um. Nope, can't do that. Okay. But yeah, freaking. So okay, so what? When people do show up, if they do, I don't know. But even if they don't, we can just talk right now. But I guess we could talk. Ask you about like I said, generic questions. What you do? How long you been sailing? Shit like that. What was your plan coming in? Because a lot of people want to know, like, was you planning on staying? What position you been, or was you? How long was you planning on staying in? Shit like that. And what was your goals coming in? Say GBR Joe, what's good, bro? You can see that too, right now. Okay, yeah. What's
Yeah, I
good?
can
What's
see. I can
good?
see when people send messages.
All right, cool. All right, cool. That work. What's good, GBR Joe? What's good? What is good? Today I'm just gonna go on and do it. I'm just gonna go and do it. Today I'm here with my older brother Daryl. You know what I'm saying? And he been sailing with me, but we joined together. So I know he's done different positions than I have, and he's moved up and all that stuff. So he can answer a bunch of questions that I probably can't answer. But yeah, GBR Joe, what question you got? And you came in pretty quick.
Yeah, you did.
I gotta wait like a couple minutes.
That's a good. That's a loyal subscriber right
Yeah,
there.
what's what's up, GBR Joe? What questions you got? But it will be like this. It might just be like dead space. So that's why I tend to just start talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mon, I can't even say that word. Montion Fleet Bennett. What's good? What's good? What's good? GBR Joe said, "Do you know how much you're getting paid before you get the job or after you get on the ship?"
I mean,
For
well,
me,
if you're looking at before the job is actually on the website, you see your base pay. So you would see your base pay, and of course you would, I mean, before taxes, you don't really know because different people live in different states, and you got state taxes, you don't have state taxes, all other types of stuff. So you can go up there and look at your base pay. Your base pay is what you're going to get if you're not on the ship. Or if you're on the ship and you're doing no overtime, no operation, then that's what you're going to get. Exactly, just base pay. So
yeah,
it depends on where you are. So if you make $50,000 or whatever, and you don't get on the ship for a whole year, you will come out making $50,000 for that year.
yeah, and also it also depends on the class of ship and your like it's a specific position. Because some ships, if I'm on the East Coast, my pay is different than I'm on the West Coast. So it'd be like that. What about SIU? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Different ships have different pay. Um, Actually, you know what? I might have just lied because I talked to
Hmm.
my dad. He was like, "Nah, whatever your base pay is, that's your pay for the ship." You know what I'm saying? So it really all. I couldn't tell you about SIU. But I know how it is with MSC. And MSC, it depends on the ship, your position, and like which coast you're on, and like other shit like that.
Hmm. Well, I do know with SIU, when you're not on a ship, you get the vacation check. So you get all of that at the end. So you know how with MSC we are getting leave.
Yeah,
With SIU you don't get leave. With SIU you just get a check. So you could get a vacation check at the end of your time on the ship. So let's say your vacation check is your leave is $10,000 or whatever. You get that check and then you go and whatever you go out and now you're pretty much unemployed until you go out and get another ship. So
You
that's why
know,
people in SIU they go and file for unemployment. There's time while they're home. Um, Whereas MSC, you're still getting paid, so you can't really do the unemployment.
yeah. And then because MSC, they're still paying you. They tend to want you to come back like as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're gonna
Hmm.
give you the amount of leave that you're allowed to get, but
Hmm.
they want you to once your leave is done, whatever they allowed you to take is done. They want you to come back, and then like I said, most of y'all that know me now, I come back whenever I want, but I don't get paid during this time. I know with SIU, you get
Right.
paid up you until your leave gets out, or is it or the your what is it called? Not your salary, but your it's not leave. What is it? Your pay, whatever the fuck it is, your pay that you get when you get off the ship until that runs out, and then you just come back whenever you want. No, SIU. That's SIU. That was SIU.
Oh, as
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Once you're not getting paid from SIU once you get off of the ship. You're only getting paid while you're doing the job, hence the vacation check that you receive at the end of your
Yeah.
tenure on that ship.
James Freedy said, "Hello, can you live abroad and work for MSC as an American citizen?" Yeah, there's a lot of guys that live in the Philippines or Thailand and stuff like that. It's just when it's time to come
Mm-hmm.
back to work, they just come back to whether it be Norfolk or San Diego. But actually, I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know if do they still do that now because everything's through
Mm-hmm.
email as far as I'm concerned. I don't know.
As of right now, they're not going to. If you go to Norfolk, then you're going to the hotel. You're not going to the pool, or the hall, or whatever the hell you want to call
Yeah.
it. So in San Diego, they're still going to the base though. They're still going to the pool. But I heard that they are in works of trying to get everything just. It's like I live in Texas, so they're trying to have me not come to Norfolk at all. I would leave to my next ship from my house. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
trying to set that up.
Okay.
That's something that they're working on. I don't know how actively they're working on it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
that's something that they're working on. So
You
I
know what?
heard, what I'm saying?
You know
So
what's crazy? They should have been done this because everything can be done through email. So I've been saying this since I joined. There was no reason for us to be coming to the
yep.
pool. Like the whole time, I
None
was like,
whatsoever.
does your
Whatsoever.
email work? Does your phone work? Yes. Okay, then what the fuck do you need to come into the pool for? But yeah,
Yeah. Me literally coming, I used to live in Virginia, so it was nothing just to be home and doing everything. But now that I moved to Texas, it's like I come to Norfolk, I'm in a hotel. The same thing I'm doing in a hotel, I could be doing at home. And I'm just like, what if my ship is in San Diego? Now I got to fly from Virginia to San Diego versus Texas to San Diego.
James Freedy said, do you work 4 months on and get 1 month off? Technically, that's what it's supposed to be like 4 months on, 1 month off, but that's a pipe dream because when you first start with MSC, you're not making enough leave to take a whole month off with pay. You know what I'm saying? Technically.
Not with annual leave. Not with
Yeah, not
annual
with
leave.
annual leave.
Now, you'll get about 3 weeks of annual leave. However, if your ship is selling and you're moving around or whatever the case may be, you'll get to shore days. So you can
There
add
you
in your
go.
shore days. You
Yeah,
can comp some time, but they typically want you to do 4 months on and 2 months off. And they're also coming up with a program. They're actively working on it to get us 60 days off instead of 30 days off.
yeah. But like
But they're
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
give us more time
Yeah,
per paycheck
yeah.
for leave.
Well, let's see. GBR Joseph, when you with MSC, do you have to retake the basic training class every 4 years? Is it every 4 years? Basic
It's every
training?
5.
Is it five? No,
You're
it's not.
supposed to take it every 5. It is every 5. I just
I thought
they
it was
they
four.
got me.
Oh, they
No,
got
it's
you.
5 years. It's every 5 years. So when COVID happened, so they postponed everything. We were supposed to go during the time of COVID. COVID,
Hmm.
that January 2020. You and I. But because they had the COVID and they were trying to figure out how to deal with it, they postponed everything. So when my MMC expired, that's when they end up having me go to take firefighting and all that,
Yeah.
the the swimming
That
and all that
was
stuff.
because remember, I think it was right before 2019. What was it? 2020. When did we all of us like renew all of our stuff? It was around the same exact time. I'm trying to think. Was that 2018?
18.
It was 18. Oh, so
Mm-hmm.
2019. That's 4 years. Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't fucking know. I'm just not renewing this. But my oh, it is 5 years. I'm tripping. It's 5 years because when I talked to the lady, she was like, as long as you have at least 5 years on your on these documents, I'll show you real quick. Your certificates and all that stuff. As long as you have 5 years on that,
Mm-hmm.
then you're straight. So yeah,
Yep.
but I just all I know is if you're gonna come out, try to make as much money as possible, and don't be like me. I say this every live. Don't be like me.
Absolutely.
Move the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, move
Move
around,
up.
figure out what it is.
Yeah,
Everybody that comes into MSC, if I run across you and you're brand new, I always ask you, okay, so now you're in, now what? And this is from ages 18 to people still coming in at 66. I've met a man come in and he was 72 years old. I'm like, you're here now, what? Um, Usually about 72 years old, you really just traveling at this point, just getting away from the
you
house,
just
or
there. You just there.
you ain't really got much
Bored.
going
Bored
on
at home.
anyway. But usually when they're about 18, 19, 20, the younger crowd, 30 years old, some at 40 years old, they come in and I ask them, so what's next? And they don't know. So I always tell them to just figure it out, move around. Don't just stay SU, or don't
Yeah.
stay in just bottom entry level.
Don't just stay at the entry level position. Move up. Like I know this is hypocritical for me to say, but I'm just saying, move up. GBR Joe says, so people with foreign passports work with MSC or not? I don't know. Do people with foreign? Because I know a lot of people that live from like the Philippines and like other place, but I think
I
most of
think
those
they have
joined the
them.
Navy or something like that.
Yeah, they were
I
in the
don't know.
Navy, so I think it's mostly dual citizenship because
Yeah, they have
they
dual
have an
citizenship.
American passport.
Yeah.
They have American passport.
Let's see. James Freedy said, what's the potential of upgrading from your position to become an officer, for example? I mean, there's potential any. If you really want to put in that work, you can get to where you want to get to. I don't let me
Hmm.
deter you from doing that. I just didn't do it because I don't know, I had a bad mouth. But there's a lot of people. I know one guy, he came in as an SU like me, and I think he's about to be he's working towards his third mate. So I mean, this you can move up. You could definitely move up.
This is with them. This is MSC. With MSC, it's pretty much just taking some classes and filling out a promotion packet to move up. That's pretty much it. If you can look good on paper, then you can pretty much get
Yeah,
promoted. SIU is more of going to classes and just taking those courses to get upgraded.
yeah. SIU is probably a lot easier to upgrade because you can go upgrade your class or your course or whatever, and then whatever is on your book, you
Hmm.
technically fail as no matter what. MSC,
Hmm.
they gotta hire you for that position. You know what I'm saying? You can have you can be a engine utility or whatever and have your third engineer license, but if they don't hire you as a third engineer, then you're stuck as a EU. I don't want to say you're stuck, but
Hmm.
you're gonna be an EU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
until
that's
they
why I always
look at your
say,
package and everything.
yeah, that's why I always say SIU, you have a little bit more freedom and movement. And I always say the only really good thing about MSC is you're guaranteed a job, so you're guaranteed a check, and you're guaranteed I don't know, medical benefits. But I think SIU has that too, so I don't know. SIU, you have to take too many classes, plus they cost 1K. In regards to what? Upgrading your thing? That's the same thing with MSC. You're always gonna have to take classes. You know what I'm saying? The classes,
Yeah, it's always
it
gonna be
has nothing to do
classes.
with SIU. It has the Coast Guard requires specific classes to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So it really has nothing to do with SIU. But over there in SIU, I'm pretty sure once you have the Once you have the, what is it called, the position on your MD card or
Once you
your
have the
MSC card,
endorsement,
your endorsement. Once you have the endorsement, they can sell you as, or you can sell as that position. Unlike MSC,
yeah, I know for SIU. I don't know if they still have the school up in Piney Point, Maryland, Harry Lunsberg or whatever this school is. Um, they you go to the school and you upgrade at the school in them classes. My wife actually sold, and her cousin is actually still selling today. So this she's been out there for she's been at SIU for about 17 years now. And she goes up to the school and she went out to her first ship. She came back as a C book because it's A, B, or C books. C is the lowest, and
he said he got a. I'm talking about you have to pay for everything. Yeah. So okay, SIU you probably do have to pay for everything, but
yeah, you do.
MSC you gotta you're paying for everything with time because you may not get what you want for
Hmm.
like if you're gonna wait for MSC,
Yeah,
you may not get what you want for years. I'm okay with
yeah.
paying for everything if it means I'm getting that position that moment. But with MSC, I can go pay for all the classes, but they may be like, yeah, I'm not selling you as that position because this is your permanent position. You know what I'm saying? SIU, as far as I'm concerned, you can go get that class, you get that position, and if that position is available, whatever you paid for, then you can sell as it. Unlike MSC, like I said, you can get all the positions under the book or all the endorsements under the book. They're gonna sell you what they want to sell you as. You know what I'm saying? Before we get any
I'm
further, everybody hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button for me. But yeah, YNW Omar. What does YNW stand for? Whatever you said, I made it. What's good, man? You made it. What's good? Well, let's see.
here
GBR Joe said, yes, they still have the school, but they paid you $26 every day. You talking about Piney Point School?
every
Yeah.
fr- Yeah, they do. They pay you that money, but that's the money you're not. There is nothing else for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just money because you have an odd job. You might be working in the school. You might be
Yeah.
working wherever else or administration or whatever the case may be. But that's to get your toiletries. You know what I'm saying? You get the
Yeah.
food. You stay there. You know everything else is provided for you. So the $26, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. So yeah, they do have the school, and I do remember my wife saying that um
He said I made that name
they pay
because
her $24.
it's all good. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? But yeah, the only, like I said, I'm not hating on MSC or bringing SIU up. But only thing, the truth of the matter is, MSC, they fully, yeah, they may pay for your class, but it's under their time. So you can be sailing as one position forever until they decide they want to send you to the class. If you're going to be waiting on MSC, you know what I'm saying? You can always push the button. I know Daryl, he did. He pushed that button like, yo, you got to pay for this class. You got to get this
Yeah.
shit going. You know what I'm saying? You can always do that. But
Yeah.
if you're just going to be there like, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to wait for them to do their job, you're going to be fucking sitting here forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
Yeah. The thing
I would say
about
with
MSC is government. You on the ship.
GBR Joe said, what you learn in school, you don't use it on the ship. Yeah, probably not. I don't, I don't know. I
It's
know a lot of my
it's
friends
just
say
like high
that.
school.
You know, it's not real life.
what are, yeah, what are we
Yeah.
using in high school that we using in the regular day? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I was in chorus. Okay.
I don't use
Where
biology
am
for
I
shit
using
now. I don't use
that?
biology. Daryl
Pretty
don't use
much.
gym.
But yeah, it's pretty much things with MSC when it comes to promoting. You're pretty much gonna have to take your training into your own hands. You're gonna have to be actively um, holding yourself accountable because MSC is not going to hold you accountable. They're just going to say, "Oh, you don't have this or you don't have that, so we can't give it to you," and you have to go out and find everything. Oh,
YN
well,
Omar said, I'm gonna go as soon as you graduate high school. I'm gonna apply. Apply for who? MSC, SIU. I mean, it don't matter. Either way, you no matter which company you go to, you're gonna make some money. I just always say go to SIU because you get more freedom of. No, I don't want to say freedom of choice, but you got your career is more in your hands as opposed with MSC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Joe
Yards
said they give him a hard time.
SEMA job for no reason, even though they need workers. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of like everywhere. I mean, besides MSC, they can put you on a ship like tomorrow. But
Yeah, I'll tell you this: that with SIU, I joined the SIU first before I joined MSC, and I was with SIU for a year. And this is before I even applied to go to MSC. I just did SIU. That was it. I was trying to get into the school. The school had a freeze, so I couldn't get into the school. Then I went and paid my own $1,000 to go to Mid Atlantic. They call it Mama. So I
yeah,
went there and paid my $1,000, got my certificates and everything. Joined the union and everything. I was a C book. Um, I went in there every single day for a whole year. Um, at 8 o'clock to the time they close, or 7 o'clock, whatever time they open to the time they close. I was the first one there, last one to leave, and I was working overnight at Walmart. And I was just trying to get that first ship, get that first ship. I never got that first ship with SIU. I went in there so many times that people was like, okay, we're gonna let him get this shit. We're gonna let him get this, or jobs that I do qualify for, they was like, oh, we'll let him get it. So when I go to get it and you can't throw in until after lunch, which is like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, somebody else walks in that just guy came in, like, oh, sorry, big dog, I gotta get this shit. I gotta go out. I got shit to do. And I'm like, damn, I'm back to where I started at. Like, I was
yeah,
so close to getting this ship. But I come in with a C book and he got a B book or even an A book. Because that time people were just like, I gotta go.
yeah.
It's around Christmas time. I
That's
gotta get out. I gotta go do this.
yeah. That's why I be telling people go to the SIU school because they guarantee you your first job. As far as that's what I'm concerned, that's what everybody tells me. If you actually go
They
to
are.
SIU Academy, they guarantee your first job. So once you do your first job,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be and you depending how long you stay and what position you go out as, then you can go get your upgrades because now you got your seat time. Now you can go get your upgrade, and now it's kind of like now you have a little bit more leeway as far as if you just come in, go getting your credentials and just go straight to SIU like the hall, then of course you're going in as a C book, you have nothing, and you're not guaranteed your first job. So when I say I would choose SIU if I were to start all the way over, I would have chose SIU over MSC. I would have chose going to SIU Academy, like applying for the academy and then going through that way as opposed to like coming to MSC the way I did with MSC. Yeah, I would have. I think the academy's 6 months or some shit like that. I might be wrong. I don't remember anymore. But I think the academy's like 6 months. But I would have done it that way. Nowadays, I don't know because they require things that I'm not taking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm not taking that, so that's the only reason I wouldn't go there now. But I know before
I
I wish I did.
I think for me with SIU, I probably
Hey,
would
did
have
you
came in
mute
the same
yourself?
way I came in with MSC. With me, can you hear me?
Nah, I can't hear you. Can y'all hear him? Hey, let me know in the comments. Can y'all hear him? Because I can't hear him.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
So I was how I came in, I probably would still come SIU because I am a family man, wife and kids. So it's a little bit more structure as opposed to SIU. SIU, I'm struggling trying to get that ship. So I'm like, and I can't really keep it up. Um, is this better?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they can hear you now. It just lags a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to me, MSC had a little bit more structure where I'm getting a paycheck so that I can continue to, support the family. Whereas a person who's single, who doesn't really do too much as far as, don't have no responsibility as far as kids goes and a wife or a husband, it's just like, I'm gonna go SIU. I'm gonna, take my time. If my kids, I would tell my kids, okay, yeah, you can go SIU. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. because I can handle this stuff here and help you with this, help you with that, as
Yeah,
opposed to myself getting started, then I would definitely have picked MSC.
yeah. As I told most of y'all, the only reason why I went to MSC was because I messed up the application at SIU. But I was gonna go. SIU was my first choice. I was gonna go over there and then go through the academy, get on my first ship over there, and then that was gonna be it. But since I messed up the application, they sent me a letter in the mail saying I was disqualified or whatever the fuck it was. And then literally like a week after that, I got a letter from MSC saying I got an interview. And then that was it. So I chose MSC. But but
Mhm.
yeah. But anybody got any like legitimate questions y'all want to ask real quick? Cause what time? We've been 25 minutes. I'll be staying for another 5 minutes. Oh, and if any of y'all want to donate to my water bottle fund, donations are open.
There you go. There you go.
Donations are
Donate,
open.
donate, donate.
Donate.
Yeah, donations, they're not required, but they're encouraged.
They're encouraged. But nah, for real, if y'all got any more questions, let me know. But if not, got another 5 minutes. But anyways, Daryl, what you doing today? Or what was you doing today? Actually, shit, what time is it?
It's 5:30 for me, or 5:34 for me in Texas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm literally just I'm on vacation, so I'm just hanging up TVs, putting furniture together, making more content.
There you go. There you. So have you been posting at all?
I haven't posted anything, but I'm just collecting as much content as I can,
Mm-hmm.
so I can just start rolling stuff out.
Oh, okay. GBR Joe said, like if you have a foreign passport and you on a man, I need y'all to learn how to type. If you're on a foreign passport and you on sea and the Coast Guard came onto the ship, can you get in trouble? Um, no. I mean, shit. You wouldn't have a foreign passport with MSC. I
You
don't think
gotta have,
so.
yeah, you have American, you would have an
You would have an
American
American.
passport. Yeah, they
So
will.
if
They
you have an
require.
American
It's an
passport.
American company, so they require you to have an American passport.
Yeah. So yeah, that wouldn't even be an issue with you. Let's see. Omar said, so after you apply, how long does it take for them to open it? Uh,
It depends
you talking
on
about with
how.
MSC? Uh,
Um, with MSC, it's gonna take them at least. My son, for me, it took me 4 months before I heard anything back. I applied in August. I didn't hear back from them until December.
damn, really?
Yeah,
That's not right
my
because when did you do
son's
the interview?
in December.
Oh, damn. Mine
Yeah,
was
I didn't
like
hear
that.
anything about them.
Mine, I
Yeah.
applied. I got my interview, or they called me. It was like, hey, it looks like you have a phone interview. I did my interview in like September-ish. And then I did the piss
Hmm.
test and everything around November or Octoberish November. And then they told me in December that I have the class in January. Well, our class.
Oh
Our
yeah,
class is in
no.
January, yeah.
I applied in August. I didn't hear shit from them till December, and I pretty much hit the ground running. It was
That's
all the
crazy.
time to make sure I got everything for January when we started Neo. So
January 10th.
I was, I
January
was
10th.
rushed into it. And my sons, they had a pretty quick turnaround. It took them maybe a month. My daughter, she's out, whole family emergency. So my daughter went out. When she went out, she put hers in, and I think it took her about 2-3 weeks before she heard anything back.
Mm, okay. I forgot.
I
You
have a
said
cousin
it?
who actually did the same thing, 2 weeks, 3 weeks too. Yeah, and he's working on his um he got everything turned in now, so he got his offer letter for MSC.
Damn. Oh, I was talking to my dad today, and then he was like, I should do I said I'm thinking I want to be AB or a cook. He was like, man, just going to be a cook would probably be easier. I was like, I don't want to cook. The fuck? But I would do it just because I don't want to be SU anymore. And it's the same hours. But the reason why I don't want to be SU is because the fucking hours. That was my reasoning. But both of those options are easy. Huh?
Cooks have worse hours than SU.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I said the cooks have worse hours than SUs.
It's the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Even worse. Because you got to be there at least, I think, an hour before me. So if I got to be there at 5:30, they got to be there at 4:30. I can't do that shit. I don't like waking up. And I like to drink.
Hell no.
And I like to drink. So why the hell would I want to do that?
Shit, I like to drink too. Then I fuck around and have some goddamn bourbon ribs.
So I thought I'm thinking I was gonna be an AB. He was like, man, probably being a cook is better. You gotta be, you don't have to be outside. You get to be inside, work your own hours. I was like, yeah, but them hours are fucked up. Trying to work that shit. I much rather be on watch. But I don't know. This next shift, is really gonna determine what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna go and do deck. Go in and try to be OS as quick as possible. Then become an AB, and then just chill out as an AB forever. So can you pick your own shift? No. What? Your own shift? No.
No.
When are you guys going back out? I am waiting for my credentials. I told you I'm still waiting on this shit. So I don't know when I'm going back out. Derek got home.
June. Um, June. I'm going back to Virginia to get back into the hotel to sail back out for my next job. So I'll be on my way.
You said next Monday?
My way out. Huh?
You going back next Monday?
No, June. Early part of
Oh,
June. Maybe
next
June
Monday. I was
5th.
like, damn. Oh yeah, so you got a couple weeks. We'll probably be going
Yeah.
back at the same time because they, you know what? I'm lying. I just found out today that my credential, since they messed up, or let me phrase this. When I was sending all my credentials and stuff like that, I accidentally sent my re my re what is it called? Not evaluations. My research as opposed to my what the fuck is it called? Trying to think what the hell I'm talking about. Is the MSc? I don't know what it's called. But anyways, they asked me for the I was supposed to send one piece of paperwork, but I sent the wrong one. But they both sound like the same fucking thing, so I sent the wrong one. And they didn't say shit to me that I was wrong. I sent the wrong thing up until like I actually they never said anything. I had to call them like 2 weeks later. I was like, hey, did y'all where am I at as far as my application? It was like, oh, you're missing this. I was like, no, I sent that like 2 weeks ago. And they was like, no, you sent the wrong thing. I'm like, yo, y'all are fucking with me now at this point. Like you don't want me to sail. Like that's what it seemed like. You trying to keep me home. Because a lot of this shit, if they were better at communicating, I would have been had all the stuff that they needed. But they just don't be telling me what I need. Or not
Hmm.
properly anyways. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see that song. Dee, 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 dee.
Also, Omar.
Okay.
Omar on the way.
Oh, what do you say?
Yeah, I got my passport and my TWIC card on the way right now. So
Oh, there you go. Them shits are fast to come in. The passport, TWIC,
yeah.
and medical certificate. I literally got that in a week. It was literally when I put it. So I was thinking, oh shit, I'm about to get all my credentials in less than a couple weeks. And here, 3 months later, I'm still sitting.
Yeah.
But it was okay. So I sent the re-evaluations or whatever, but they actually wanted the refresher, which is two different things apparently. And then when I found the refresher, I was like, oh shit, bro. And so I just sent it. I was like, how long is it gonna take for you to process this? It was like, oh, it's gonna take another 3 weeks. I was like, damn, I just lied to my detailer because I was trying to tell her, hey, my because I'm trying to catch this other ship that's sitting here. Is the Newport. I'm trying to catch the Newport, and there's somebody trying to get off like right now. I told my detail, I was like, hey, I think my stuff is coming in next week. You think you can get me on that ship? That motherfucker.
In 1 month.
Montion Fleek Bennett. That's your name, Montion Fleek. I'm gonna pretend that's what it is. My MMC came in 1 week, like 1 week after you got it in the mail. Wait,
I'm gonna say 1 month.
yeah,
Passport, that sounds about right. 11 weeks.
that's crazy. My
Twit
passport
card.
came in like that.
Well,
My MMC
sometimes
came
when
in one day
everybody's,
after I got the email.
I'm
What?
thinking it's 1 month. Oh well, no. Once you get the email, it is a week. It does take about a
Oh,
week
okay, okay.
because the email tells you that it's on the way.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, mine never said on the way. They're still processing mine, so that's just some bullshit. I'm just pissed. 2023 has been a bust for me. Ain't no point beyond. Ain't no point in me be alive in 2023. YNW Omar said my passport came like less than 11 weeks. Then my TWIC less than 3 weeks. I'm close to my TSA center. 11 weeks is a long time for that passport. Mind you, my shit came in literally a week and a half. My passport and my TWIC and my medical certificate literally came at the same exact time. It was crazy.
Well, maybe it all determines on it all plays out with when you're sending it in because you have people who going on vacation, what I'm saying, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that probably
I
is
know
it. Yeah.
for my son, we went to Buffalo to get his passport because and they gave it to him right away, like in an emergency
Oh,
that
yeah,
same
like I said,
day.
mine came in because I just went to the post office, put it in, whatever. They sent it out, and then literally a week and a half later, they was like, "Or got it in the mail." I was like, "Damn." Same thing with my TWIC and my like I said, my medical certificate. Only thing I've been waiting for is this goddamn Merchant Mariner document. Hey, yo, Daryl, I didn't know there was a difference. I didn't know there was like a separate piece of paper for the drug test. I thought it was just all under the medical certificate. I did not know that.
Nope.
You didn't know that either?
Yep, I knew
You
that.
did? I didn't. I don't remember ever having to do that. I remember all doing
We
one piece of
didn't. I
paper.
don't remember doing that. The only reason I know now is because of my kids.
Oh, see, yeah. I don't remember us having to do that when we did it last time. YN Omar, do you need a certificate? What are you talking about? As far as the medical certificate? Yeah, you need that. Yeah.
That'll come before the damn MMC.
Yeah, you'll get that before your MMC. I don't even think can you get your MMC without your medical certificate? I think you can. I mean, but anyways, the medical certificate will come like quick.
No, you can get your MMC. You can renew your medical certificate, but I think you need to have the medical certificate come with the MMC. So if you get a new MMC, you get a new medical certificate.
Where do you get that? You can get okay, so see you didn't watch my video. Watch my how to become a merchant mariner video. And then it tells you where to get your medical certificate. It's just you get the paperwork the same place you get the paperwork for your merchant mariner document. Just scroll down a little bit and it'll say medical certificate. You print that paperwork out there and then you just fill that out and submit it. But shit. Uh, I think that might be it for me today. If y'all want to
Yeah,
donate to my water bottle fund, definitely donate. I'll give y'all a couple minutes. But other than that, if y'all get any more questions, let me know now because I'm about to dip out. I'm hungry as hell. But shit. So you said, Daryl, you said you coming back in about 3 weeks?
what?
You say you going back to Norfolk in about 3 weeks?
Yeah,
That's probably when I'll be coming back, 3 weeks. Kind of pissed about that though. I want to be fucking working. Really, I wish I got on the ship in February. I'll be coming home I mean, I'll still be coming home in September, but it would be like if I got a ship in Norfolk, I would have been, boy, love, love. But yeah, all right. Nobody come back in about 20 seconds with any questions. I'm about to close this out. I love you guys. It was much appreciated. Everybody, thank my boy Daryl. I mean, ain't nobody gonna comment, but thank my boy Daryl for coming out. And yeah, I'll be back here the same time tomorrow. If y'all got any questions, let me know again tomorrow. And then but don't be like, literally, this is what happens. Every time I close out, I get a flood of questions out of nowhere. And I see it as I'm clicking the exit button. So I'm like, yo, what are y'all
Save them
doing?
for tomorrow.
Yeah, save that shit for tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah. All right, I'm about to
No
close
problem,
out.
Monty. Do your thing, man.
Thanks, man. All right. Deuces. All right, girl. I'll see you.
All right, peace out.
All right,